Welcome back, ladies and gents. Hope you all doing well. You're all having a great evening, wherever you may be. And tonight is Marduk night. So, let's get ready to learn some Marduk.
Get ready for the next battle.
General, I think this is a pretty decent match for Eddy. Marduk doesn't really pick up relax. Eddy beats a lot of Marduk stuff. Jim Screechy, thanks, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Thank you very much. It's an awesome way to start off my stream. Very much appreciated. So yeah, I think the Marduk match is actually kind of good. Eddy launches a lot of his lows. I think the range, you can outrange him. And Relax gets under tackle. So I think Relax, that beats tackle, that beats tackle, that beats tackle. So there's a lot of things that Eddy has that you could press and get out of stuff. So yeah. So that is that. So let's get into it. We'll start with Marduk's mids. And this will be the first one. Catapult, tackle, combo. 2 down 12. So this is minus 12. So it's a situation where 1 plus 2 would have totally missed in the past. But forward 2, 3 will always hit. Especially if you block that first one. Even if you block any range, it seems like forward 2, 3 will always hit. So super cool. Excellent, excellent punch. So there's that. Minus 12 on block. 3 plus 4 is his Valet Tudo stance, so the next couple moves come from that. So next one, 3 plus 4, forward 1, 4. It looks like a mid-high. Oops, looks like I messed that up. So Valet Tudo, forward 1, 4. Alright. So it is a high. It's minus 10 on block, but you can also duck it. So definitely most advantageous for you to duck. But if you forget to duck, minus 10. It looks like it pushes you away, but really, you're in range for sure. Next move is forward 2. I believe this is his wall bounce. It's definitely his power crush as well. And it is minus 14 on block. So interesting how Eddy is just missing. There you go. Eddy's natural. It must be very linear. It's very linear if you step right. But minus 14 on block, back 2-4. Forward 2, down 1, 2 is the next one. Forward 2, down 1, 2. Okay. Down 1, 2. Alright, so forward 2, down 1, 2 is actually launch punishable. Minus 15 on block, 3 hit string. Very easy to identify. If he only does, whoops, forward 2, down 2, right? Put you in crouch and it's minus 13. So it's just like King's 3-piece forward 2, down 2. It's the same move that King has. The second one is minus 13 on block. Launch that. If he stops, but if he continues and pulls the trigger on the whole string, launch punishment. And the next move is another power crush of his, is forward 1 plus 2. So that's actually minus 10 on block. So minus 10 on block. Again, looks like it pushes you far away, but you are in range for the punish. Alright, now let's review. Duck a reaction. The power crush. Duck a reaction to the power crush. It's like the only one I can punish is the freebies. Shit's fucking. I gotta duck that. Dang. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh. Ah, 14. Enough of that. I smell Nashies in here. I think I got him. I think I got him all. Enough of them. Ooh. Ah. Alright. I am like, I want to practice these moves just one more. I'm turning this one off. I've seen enough of them. Move was like messing up my flow. Alright, we're good now. Alright, let's do it. Let's keep it going. Next move, forward 1+4, the old tackle game. So after this, best option, honestly, is forward 4. It's gonna hit him no matter what he tries to do, even if he lays there. And if he tries to be funny and do like, what's the fucking that? So what happens is you get a full launch on counter hit if he tries that. That's your best punish. And then if he just does like that, I mean, I erased it. There we go. And then it will miss if he lays there, right? But then he can punish. Okay. It's not guaranteed. But they almost always, they rarely just lay there. If they lay there, you can do that for max damage. So honestly, that will work. And then if you just want like, I think it's, so here's the mix up. So if he does, and then rolls, that will still hit. So that's the guaranteed punish up back 3. Let's just double check, because it'll power crush it even if the move comes through. Because that's the mid. We'll counter hit him on that, and then is there like a low from that? I guess there's not a low. For some reason there was like a... There's gotta be a low. Face down. Down 2. Alright, let's do this. There it is. Alright. Down 2. Now we're talking. Alright, so he's got this mix up. So that'll even beat that. So best punish is up back 3. If you want super damage, if you think he's gonna move, do that. Forward, forward, forward. But you can really make him pay for that. But if you're late, that's what's gonna happen if he does the low. So don't be late. But if you're immediate, that beats it. And that beats everything. If he tries to do the low also and you do the sweep, he's gonna get bopped as well. So if he tries to activate any move and you do a launcher, you got him. So quarter circle forward 3, up back 3, forward forward 4. Quarter circle for 3 and up back 3 are guaranteed no matter what he does. So go with quarter circle forward 3. That'll probably be your best punish. And if he tries to do anything, it'll launch, and if he doesn't do anything, it'll lay there. Best punish is quarter circle forward 3. And what should happen with that, if he doesn't do anything, knocks him over. And there you have that move. Because you'll see that move a lot at the end of a round. I love to end rounds with that. Marduks love that shit. I did down forward 1, yes, that's what I did. This is gonna be minus 13 on block. I think it was minus 12. 1 plus 2 will work. Pulls you in. All ranges. So, or you can do forward 2, 3. I'm gonna go forward 2, 3 because I just like that. Alright, next move. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so let's put forward 2, 3. Then move it down forward 2, 1. Down forward 2, 1 is also minus 13 on block. One plus 2 should hit, but let's go with the forward 2, 3s for the most part. Best options. And jails can't be interrupted, and that is that one. Next move, down forward 3. Just by itself is minus 10. So you'll see people just throw this out, but normally there is going to be like something coming after that. So there's options he has after that. But if he just throws out the down forward 3 by itself, minus 10. Could even go like the move is good. Oh wow, if he finishes it like that. Do I have that one? I actually don't even have that in my move list. That's interesting. Look at that. That's good to know. You just taught me that. Well, there you have it, folks. But if he does it singly by itself, then minus 10 on block. Cold Nashi. I don't know who's ever gonna do it just by itself. Let's do let's actually practice that. I like that. That'll be good practice. Good. Alright. So that's that move. Actually, but I do have 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's what I had. This is my next move, so I do have that theory. Minus 16 to be exact. The next move is down forward 3, down forward 2. Down forward 3, down forward 2 is Gorilla Rush second part. What do we got here? We might have a typo. Down forward 3, da 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 da. I don't know what I had here. Oh, let's go for 3, down forward 1, maybe. Yes, that's what I'm supposed to have. Alright. Down forward 3, down forward 1. Minus 12 on block. Try 13 just to make sure. No, minus 12. So that's normally their down forward 3, down forward 1 is his standard launcher. His natural on regular hit, so that's like his whip punishing launch. Minus 12. Very important, probably like one of the most used Marduk moves there is. So forward 2, 3 would be your punish. Alright. Looking pretty good. A couple more of those dives. Wow. Totally forgot about the other one. First move, down forward 1, right? Yeah. Well, a couple more of those. I gotta do quarter circle. Right. Yeah, of course. here. What's that? We're sending some scary stuff. Alright. Move look good. We shall move on. Alright. Next would be... Fix this to down forward 1. Excellent. Alright. Next move is down forward 1+2. Is this nasty old headbutt. Alright. Well, -11 on block. So you don't get a whole lot. And I don't know if you could kind of tracks. So yeah, you kind of just have to block that, but yeah, -11's cool. So that's that. Next move is down 1+2. So it's very similar, basically the same move as that earlier. He has it just by itself. This move crushes highs. So you can see, goes right underneath the high. So yeah. So be careful when if you're just checking them with highs. Could be dangerous. And yes, this move is -12 on block. So forward 2-3 will be your punch. You got some more crushies. What other crushies? You got a lot of crushies, right? This whole tackle game's a crushie. What else were you talking about? Alright. I don't know how to go into tackle. This move, he can do a lot from down back 3, 4 into tackle, or yeah, he could do that. So, but if he doesn't do that, he actually just has a string that's down back 3, 4. Down back 3, 4, not natural. It's -13 on block. So kind of have to block it. Can't get in between it. Just be careful of the tackle that can come from it. But if you finish the string, that's that. -13. Next move is an old faithful. Good old down back 1+2. Down back 1+2 is -22 on block, and you get down both kicks. If you like to, you can do quarter circle forward 3, but you should always be in range of this move. Actually, not. So you should not always be in range of this move. So from most ranges, that shall work, but from downtown, you might need to use your quarter circle forward 3 tool, especially if it is peak range. Be ready to use quarter circle forward 3 if you have to. So if you want to train your muscle memories to always do quarter circle forward 3 to cover all ranges, by all means, I think that's great. Honestly, I think I'm gonna practice punishing this move quarter circle forward 3 now that we've established this. He says he makes a little huh, so there's an auditory cue with that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Let's do those 4, and then there's 4 more to go after this. 14, minus 12, minus 11. Haha, that's so bad. Minus 22. Wow, almost missed it. No. There it was. Max range. Gordo circle forward 3 punish. Good. Perfect. Alright, moves looking good over here. And we'll do the last 4 mids that Marduk has. Next one is forward 3, 2. I don't see this move. It's a new move. Tekken 7, I believe. 4.32 is minus 14, actually. So you should get back to 4 on that. Yes, you do. Cannot get away from that. So block and punish appropriately. Don't try a step. Don't try backswing blow. Just play it honest. So that's that. Next one is back forward 1 plus 2. Alright, so back forward 1 plus 2 is minus 12 on block. 1 plus 2 might hit. Forward 2, 3 will always hit. So I would go with the forward 2, 3. I don't think Marduk can pick up this move either. That's another reason why forward 2, 3 is a very viable option. Because I think handstand back 3 can go a long way with Marduk. So therefore, we have I believe we have a relatively safe low against Marduk. I don't think he can pick that low up with while standing 1. And I know his while standing 4 won't give him a combo. So most characters can pick up that low with that have a regular while standing 4. So it's actually a good low to use against Marduk. You know, and then once you got Marduk like ducking from that, then you have mids. Mids for days, you know. But yeah. Something might be very useful, and I actually never thought of that until now, so. Yep, that's that. So that move is back forward 1 plus 2. It is minus 12, and will punish with forward 2, 3. But then he also has back forward 1 plus 2, 2. So he has an extension to that move. So that's minus 15. You can't interrupt. Let's see if you can interrupt it with even a jab. It will hit you even with a jab. So let's block this move. The only other thing that might work is like that's gonna get blasted. There's no reason to even try to interrupt it if it's most punishable. So might as well just wait for it. The first two are natural, and the third one is not. That's another good part about that move. The only other punishable move he has is while standing 3. While standing 3 is minus 13. So, forward 2-3 will hit at all ranges. I mean, the move doesn't have crazy range as it is, but that's about peak range for you. 1+2 will hit as well, but the second one might hit if it's a weird angle. So I would go with the forward 2-3 every time. Like I said, it's definitely worth using forward 2-3 for all 12 frame punishes against Marduk. I don't believe he can pick up handstand back 3. Alright, so that is the final 4 mid moves. Alright, so this ain't gonna work because he's doing a string, and then he's doing an extension to a string. Minus 15. Okay, I don't know if he's gonna finish it or not. So let's not practice we're gonna practice the full string, and at the end we'll go back once more and just go over that the first part of it is minus 12. Whoops. That's minus 14. Kind of looks like Julia. Reminds me of Julia's a little bit. I gave Julia and Mark with the same move. Oh god, where's my minus 15? No, 13. Alright, and that will do it for the mids. Now we shall move on to the lows, and just once more, if he just does the first part of the back forward 1+2, it is minus 12. So that's if he does not finish and do the launch punishable part. But be careful. Be careful punishing that unless you just know he's doing it over and over and over again. You know, trying to scare you. So that's that. Okay. Next is his lows. Alright. Let's go here. Alright. Oh yeah, what we could go over too is before we go any further, forward 3-2. Minus 11. So I'm putting you in crouch. So while standing forward. New move Mark has down forward 3, down forward 1-2. So that's something new. You could duck it. It's a high. And I don't know if it's punishable. No. Not minus 13. Not minus 12, so. It's 10, it's whatever, it's probably safe, so that means you can duck it. Not always. Safe doesn't always mean you can duck. But, yes, it is duckable. And it's new. And he can also hold it, so don't be so quick to pull the trigger on. Be so quick to pull the trigger on your launch punch, bro. Let's just actually, if you did, probably could be quick to pull the trigger on the launch punishable because it'll hit him Let's test it out. Yeah, you might get blasted. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you try to use the timing to punish the original one, you'd have to be super, super quick with that. But just know it's there. And know it can be delayed. So that's that. So that is Marduk's new move. Continuing with his lows. First one is not a low, but a mid that puts you in crouch whereas while standing. So this is minus 13 on block. Just gonna launch Marduk for it. Yeah, I haven't seen that shit. Minus 13, which is valet tudo forward 1-2. That's the command for this move. Front. Next move is valet tudo down 1-2. Down 1+2, excuse me. I'm trying to think if he has any forward 2 down 1. Yeah, let's do that. We did that earlier just to just go over it once more. If he doesn't complete this string, this is also minus 13, so it's launch punishable. Or if he has a mid that launches you after that, it's minus 15. If he doesn't finish it, the second part's minus 13. Let's see if any more. Down 3, down 4, down 4, back 1-2, I think. There you go. Back 1-2, more mids that put you in crouch. Also minus 14. Launch him some more. So all of Marduk's mids, pretty much, that put Eddy in crouch are like minus 13 or minus 14. So it's really good. And where's it go forward? 2 is his low, full crouch down, full 4 is his low. Alright, so let's go over these 3 real fast, even though they're all the same punishment. Just to show you that all these moves put Eddy in crouch, minus 13 or minus 14. Valet tudo forward, 1 down 2. Excuse me, forward 1-2. Forward 2 down 1. And back 1-2. Minus 13, minus 13, minus 14. Alright, we'll move on to the lows that you actually have to do. Okay, so first one is valet tudo down 1+2. Oops. Oops again. Oops a third. And fourth is the best. Okay. This is like minus 39 on block, so you know, neutral hop kick makes the most sense. You literally can just like get up and down forward both kicks. Go with your neutral hop kick. Definitely the best choice. Next low is down 3. Probably his safest low, minus 12. It's got pretty good range. Gonna be stepped to the left, maybe. Right? Or not. It's a good low. Can't really be stepped. If you really think it's coming, that will be a move. That will catch it from that range. You do down 4-3. And if you get them up close and personal, you get the full combo. So that's that. So that's down 3, minus 12. Next one is down 4, the famous knee slicer. Minus 15 to 16 on block. So always punish while standing too. While standing, what? Oh. Well, 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 I did not know that. That is a news flash for me. I thought he was in crouch. So what do you know? He's standing up. So punishment while standing 1-3. I'm going to change this in my book. Definitely give you a couple more frames to react to it. This move cannot be parried if you don't know that. Let's use while standing 1-3. Definitely a better option than while standing 2. For sure. That's cool. Alright. Next move is down, back, 4. Alright. So, good old down, back 4. Falls off the ground. I got as a max punish here. Up, back 3. This is minus 11 grounded, but let's see what happens if we do, I think that might be incorrect. So, let's see. Down, back 4, and then I hold back. So I'm not doing anything. Let's try down, back 4 and roll. Oh, he's stuck there for a minute. Okay, so you can't even roll. So max punish for down, back 4 will be up, back 3. If you want something easier or faster, it would be horizontal forward 3, but that will work. So yeah, there's only one other option that might beat that. Oh. If you do it right away, then you could actually, you have time to sidestep it, and then he will die. You can beat him actually. Set it up. Yeah, so that would be the setup for that. You can sidestep it. It's hard to get behind him and back 3-3. Up, back 3, best punish for down, back 4. Okay. Alright. Next one is quarter forward 2. Quarter go to 2, unfortunately, is minus 12. If it hits counter hit, it's going to do a lot of damage. And he's in crouch. It's a really good low. Probably his best low. Best option is to low parry it. Can. I don't know. Very hard to low parry on reaction, but I mean, I think it's kind of a slow low, so. Try to train yourself to low parry that if you think it's coming. Otherwise, minus 12. Yeah, that's it. You can't really get around it, especially not with Eddy. The late hop kick is your best option. The late hop kick on it, on reaction. Yes, alright. I'm all Padman, they gave me that one so many times. I think we got them all down pat. One more sweep. That one. Good. Alright, we're good. Alright, there. Marduk only has one more low, which I did not include in this, because there's only 5 slots. And the last low Marduk has is full crouch down forward 4, which he has his Tekken. So it's minus 26 on block. Get neutral hop kick if you want. He is in crouching position, so do not try to use while standing 1-3. Punish with that. That would be better than while standing 1-3. So yeah. So neutral hop kick is your best bet. If you don't do neutral hop kick while standing 3, or if you have to while standing 2. Alright. Those are Marduk's lows. Now, on to his high strings and then the special stuff. So, first high string is gut check. It's an old-fashioned string. He has his Tekken 4. Duck the last hit. That's usually used if they Speed Kicks won the Piss Water Championship. Beat Joey. That's unfortunate. Man, if I had just won 2 more games, he wouldn't have even been there. Darn it. That's okay. Anywho, duck this high if it comes around. If it comes around to you sometimes. Sometimes it'll come around, that's for sure. So Marduk also has 1-2 forward 1. I do not think Marduk has. The only thing he has that's mid is 1-2-3. 1-2-3 is launch punishable. And you know, he could do that also, which is high. You could launch that as well. So I like the duck. After I see the 1-2, at least flash duck. You know, if they hit me with a 1-2-3, okay, so be it. But just know that 1-2 forward 1 is out there. We are out there. That's 1-2 forward 1. Next move is just straight up 2-1. They do this all the time. Marduk players love 2-1. They like to just throw it out in the middle of their offense. So always try to duck after 2. 2, I'm pretty sure. He does not have a 2-3. He does not have a 2-4. He has none of that. So there's no reason not to flash duck after 2. So all he has is a high that follows that. So always trying that. Okay? Thanks. Next. Next one is from Vale Tudo. This is the move that we said earlier was minus 10 on block. Remember? Minus 10. But this time we want to train ourselves to duck this move. Which I think we were ducking at the end. This is the first wave of attacks that showed up in the map. So duck that. And just remember that you know it's your cue to duck. And if you see that, elbow. Because he doesn't have anything. He does have a mid, excuse me. But the mid, we said, launch punishable. So he's damned if he does, and he's damned if he don't. If he goes mid, he's getting launched, and if he goes high, he he's getting launched. So, do I coach? Yes, I do coach. Do coach. You can DM me if you would like more information on that. You can DM me on Twitter, and I will discuss all of those things, price and all. So that is Power Hurricane, Valet Tudo forward 1-4. Next one. Do I fly coach? Depends how much you pay me. Maybe. Do I fly coach? Alright. Next one's forward 2-1. This is used as like a tailspin. You're not really going to see this in the neutral too much. But after forward 2, yeah, he could throw it out if they really want to just like. They might throw that out once. Just to be like, hey, look, duck this, right? Then the next time they do, excuse me, they do forward 2, down 1. That would be the only thing as like a Marduk player. Ganja Sloth, that sounds very good. Yeah, you could hit me up and we'll talk. Well, technically, I beat Junding in the first to 5 in Greece, so I could be the Eddy of the world when it comes to Eddy versus Eddy. So, yes. Woohoo! So, yeah, that would be the only reason I would say they would do forward 2-1. Be like forward 2 down. You know what I'm saying? To get you to duck, and then they launch you, and they do their stuff. Because that's nasty. You know, that's like a desperation setup. Like, look how much damage that goes. Look how much damage just that is. 53 damage just at the launch. Forget about all the stuff that comes after that. So, you know. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So, yeah. So, that's that. Forward 2-1, duck it. Make him do the forward 2 down 1, because again, we said that's launch punishable, and if he does the mid at the end, that's also launch punishable. So, Marduk is launch punishable all across the board. So here we go. Let's duck these highs. Well, I will be glad to help you learn if you are willing to. If you're willing to learn. Some people want to learn, but if you really want it, then I will be your teacher. But yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk more later. Let's finish up this video now, but I'm glad you came by, and it's nice to meet you, Ganja. So Marduk's high strings, another thing to pay attention to for the most part, except after the 1-2, except after right there, it's the second hit that you duck. So I'm very successful at Marduk's duck strings because after I make my first block, I duck on the second hit. Most of his strings, the high is the second hit. That's a lot of characters, so it's something to pay attention to when you're studying which moves to duck. Majority of them are on the second hit, then your brain knows, okay, I'm going to push down right after I block. The first time I block, I'm going to push down. So. We could do email, yeah, you could do email. Here, there you go, the email. Email's good. It's good. Alright, there you go, I sent you my email. Now we can be in touch. Alright, So we said he has 1, 2, 3 into that, and if he has 1, 2, 3 into 1+2, he has down forward 3 into 1+2 because it's the same. All the same possibilities come from that without the 1, 2. So there's a lot of frames you have here. How many times I'm able to duck before actually the move comes out? So there's a lot of time here. You can even sidestep if you don't want to duck. There's a lot of linear stuff going on here. It's high, it's linear, it's not a very good move. So that's down forward 3, 1+2. So we'll keep that in there. It's okay. The next one is the one move that the third hit. Where the second hit is mid, and the third hit you have to duck. And that's the new move that you just got. So that's down forward 3, down. Whoop. Down forward 3, down forward 1, 2. So you gotta be careful. But now, the question is could you see the difference? Because I said we had a lot of time from the headbutt, right? Well, if you can wait, don't duck right away, just wait, then you can see the difference between the mid and the high. And there is no mix-up. And then you duck every time, because you'll be blocking after the first one, always. And then you wait for the and then you duck. So just react, listen. But I jumped the gun there. So you can't jump the gun. You have to control yourself and not duck. You have to trust your instincts, and trust your ears, and trust your eyes. Duck when he grows curve. So that is how you get around that. There is no mix-up there. Next, down forward 4-2. Boom. This is the hands down strongest punisher in the game for Eddy's Relax 4. So be careful if the Marduk player knows what they're doing. They're going to punish your Relax 4 if they block it with that move. But if they mistime their punish by 1 frame, you can duck that and kill them for it. So it's very good to know. It's good for them to know that they can punish this move. But it's good for you to know that if they mistime it, then you can kill them for it. And we should all, as Eddy players, be very, very, very ready to duck this move. This might be the most important out of all the strings that Marduk has to duck. Because a good Marduk's going to want to punish you with max damage. Relax 4 is not an easy move to punish if you do it if you're very tricky about it. So know about this move and always be able to react and duck this. Very, very important. Helen of Troy. Oh boy. And that is down forward 4-2, compressor swing. Next move is down back 3-1-1. This is another move that you're probably never going to see in the neutral. This is used as a tailspin. But if it ever comes out by accident, even if the low hits you, you can duck the high and still launch it. Down back 3-1-1. And it's safe on block. So don't try and punish it. You can step the last hit right, even after ducking. So last hit is very steppable to the right. Not if you block the high. Alright, that's that's that. And the final move of the day is the original while standing 1-2. This move, it's very important to duck this. I would say this is just as important to duck. Just as important to duck as this. These are the two most important strings to be able to react and duck to and be aware and understand when these moves would come out. Especially that move, you're gonna know it's gonna try and come out after your relax 4, and this one's gonna try and come out whenever. Because sometimes Marduk's just like go up in your face and just keep throwing out while standing 1. So anytime you see while standing 1, you really should always just flash duck. Just kind of get down, be ready. He can change the timing of while standing 1-2. He can delay it a lot, or he can do it instantly, or he can delay it. So you gotta be able to duck it either way. Either way, you have to be ready for it. And he always says, after he does it. What's the delayed hop kick? Delayed hop kick's kind of fast. We could just do while standing 1-3. That's okay. All right. So let's go over the final high strings, and then we will get into some of a couple of extra things that I will talk about in regard to fighting Marduk with Eddie. Yo, Charleston Tekken in the house. What's up, Bo? Thank you for the bits. On raw water, you know what's funny? I buy distilled water from Walmart. I've been doing that for probably a good, do it for a long time now. Before I left New York. So yeah, it's been a long time, alright? And it was always like 99 cents. It was like $1. It was like 94 cents plus tax. And I went to Walmart the other day, grabbed my great value distilled water. 73 cents. It went down. Water went down. We have an abundance of distilled water. So spits go a long way. Alright, so I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. You gotta listen for it. Lance. Still the alcohol. Hostile, you're allowed to drink alcohol? Hostile's like, I drink whatever I want. Oh, I didn't react. Agnostic. I drink what I want, but I don't do alcohol. Gosh, I like it. I like it. Oh, he got me. Distilled goat's blood. That's pretty cool. There it was, the reaction. All you gotta do is listen for the grr. Listen for the growl. And that's when you duck right there, the growl. I didn't listen to the growl. Is it there too? That Marduk growls a lot. Actually, now it's what is that on block now that I'm thinking about it? That's safe, huh? Where's minus 10? Ah, that's safe. And that's out of range, huh? Yeah. It's unfortunate. Make sure they're just still banded. That's because you guys are getting feisty in the chat. Alright, we got some tricks now. So I'm going to show y'all some little Marduk things that I've, figured out throughout my journey of finding my final form in life through Tekken. The Marduk's got to move, go forward, 3, 2, right? I don't know how much you see this move come out, but it can come out, and it's safe. Actually, it's minus 11. Excuse me. 3, 2. Did we do this on? Did we do this on the thing? I feel like we didn't move forward 3, 2. But anyway, minus 11 on block. Glad. Can you backswing it? Yes, you can backswing it. That's what I was getting to, and then I started reading. But anyway, this move can be backswing blowed. Down back 1+2. So try back 1+2, it's gonna get hit. So down back 1+2 is your option. If you see that coming, and that will hurt way more than just that. Nah, nobody's interrupted. We're doing good. The stream's actually almost over, so I like to interact and answer questions and do as much as I can. And it's all goody. It's all goody. All right. Down back 3, 1, 1 can be interrupted after blocking the second hit with back 1+2. So let's see what's up with that. Down back 3, 1, 1. Okay, so let's say. So we said earlier that we could duck the second hit of this, right? But let's say you don't duck it. Still get out of it because it's safe on block, right? Still get out of it back 1+2. So there you go. So then you have that. Again, that's a move that's used in combos. You don't see it in the neutral too often, but if it comes out and you don't duck that high, you have a way out. There's nothing you can do to stop that. So. Down 2 down 1+2 can be interrupted after the first hit with down by 1. Okay. We have a very unique thing coming up here. Alright. First move we went over is 2 down 1+2. We said it's minus 12 on block. So now this is another move that can be interrupted with down back 1+2. But Eddy has something interesting also. Eddy get interrupted with down back 3+4 as well. Which is something you don't see very often. I mean, going just with a normal down back 1+2 is basically fine. You just get the, I mean, you know, you're gonna get a whole lot of damage. So But you really just want to like go for like ultimate glory. You could go like, you could do something like, oops, let me see. And go into relax and then get him and get even more damage. But then it would require a mix-up as well. But that would be like if you just wanted to like totally kill him in one shot. But at the end of the day, if you block the move, forward 2-3, and then if you're feeling great, down back 1+2 is honestly your best option. And that's what happens if you're late. If you're too late on it, you're gonna get hit. That's what'll happen. So you gotta make sure you're on the money there. You have a very small window of error. Like you still can be. It doesn't have to be instant. See, I was kind of late there compared to there. I was earlier. So there is windows that you have. It's not like you have to be perfect. If you're too late, you get clapped. So down back 1+2. And those are the moves that I've seen and studied that you could use to get around some of the extra stuff that Marduk has. So just a review. Oh yeah, one other thing is that Marduks love tackling, right? So so the thing is with Eddy, Eddy's got a lot of tools to beat tackle. You know, like Eddy's got a lot of tools that beat tackle. So you can do a lot of stuff, you know, even like, so if you like, let's see how we can do this. So if you could do something like that, you could launch him for it straight up. You just have to get around the see, he'll hit you, but if you perfectly time your back handspring, you get that to miss and you get a launch. So there's a lot of tools with movement that Eddy has. Even as simple as side step 4, side step 3+4. He'll run right into it. Second hit, you don't even have to be perfect timing on the first hit. You could be late, and the second hit he'll get launched because it's 2 kicks. So there's a lot of things that Eddy has to keep him out and keep him away with tackle. You know, he can even do stuff like that, or thing as simple as just jumping. We have so much. There's so much he could do. And then you can punish that low. That low is punishable, so it's launch punishable actually. So if you actually get a chance, you can block. That's even a setup right there in itself. You jump, you flip. You just don't flip into the tackle. That would be a bad one. But you just block low after your flip, and then you can launch it for that. So that's all these things that Eddy has that are really good against Marduk. And that is my best advice when it comes to fighting this character. There's one move that you really got to look out for. It's this move. They all use it. It's launch punishable, so you really understand when the Marduk player likes to use it and be ready to block and punish it. Excuse me. I would also practice. I would also just practice breaking tackles in general. Don't just be reliant on. Don't just rely on pushing buttons to get out of it. You know, like be ready to like break it. Another thing Eddy actually has is back 1+2. You could throw out back 1+2 and hit him, or you could mash back 1+2, and you could like break the tackle and try and hit it. So I like to mash back 1+2, but there is, you could also just time it as well on impact, on hit. But it's very hard. So this tackle is a very, very tricky thing. So that's that. That is all I have for y'all tonight. And that is Eddy vs the Cosmos. That is the Anti-Marduk. So we've gone over majority of the cast. Our next matchup will be Miguel. That will be tomorrow night. And then I will take a break because I am leaving on Thursday for Atlanta DreamHack. And I will continue Eddy vs the Cosmos when I get back from Atlanta DreamHack on Monday night. So, yes, tomorrow will be my last night of streaming until next week. So if you want to continue to catch me live, you can check me out tomorrow night around the same time. I'll probably start around 9:30, 10 o'clock. What else? And like we said, Miguel is tomorrow, and then we will continue next week. Thank you all for watching. Ganja Sloth, I sent you my email, and we will chat some more if you are interested in lessons. If anyone is interested in lessons, you may reach out to me privately, and we will discuss payment and or availability and or what you're looking for. Sounds good to me. Thank you. And yeah, and let me know. I'm always willing to help. I don't make a lot of money at what I do, so I would have to be compensated for my work. But if you're looking to learn and get good quick, and you're looking to learn from straight from the horse's mouth, as they said, was it straight from the camel's back, straight from the horse's mouth, something like that. I probably played Eddy for over a decade, so yeah, I got a lot of insight. But that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you learned a lot. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I will upload this video now so you can review this information, and you can always use this as a punishment reference, as you can use all of my videos as punishment references and understand what I do to practice and what I do to build my reactions and all that. Haha, yes, I could beat Junding, but Junding gets better than me in tournaments, but I do better in the Eddy mirror. Ah, you just got here, but you got here just in time for me to say have a great night, you know, and then you could go and you could watch it on YouTube. You could get some like food ready and sit back and watch all the tricks. So, but I do thank each and every one of you for stopping by and giving me your time. I really do appreciate that, and I will see all of you tomorrow night around 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern time, and I will see you all then and show you how to beat Miguel. Until then, have a great day and night, and enjoy a good friend of mine named Metal Cat. She is a great person. She has one of the best attitudes I've ever seen in a human being. I love you all. Thank you for appreciating and loving my Eddy. And I will see everybody soon. Have a good night. God bless.